Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Goose here, and got another video for you. And this is the recruiting national signing day was today. So LSU signed. They signed a few guys. Let's see what we got here. They actually signed 27 guys. They signed the letter of intent. So all 27 guys that were committed signed. So it's always good when you don't have any surprises, bad surprises, I should say. All right, so first player we look at is Trades Green. He's a four-star tight end out of Zachary, Louisiana. He's the number 3 tight end in the country and the number 2 ranked player in the state of Louisiana. And yeah, we got Mason Taylor. Mason Taylor is going to be a junior this year, so this coming season, we're going to be a junior. So we're going to have to probably replace him because he's probably going to go pro. Some of these players, they don't stay 4 years anymore. So good pickup from the tight end position. Then we got Deshaun McBride, a safety out of Louisiana, the number 4 ranked safety in the country, number 3 ranked player in the state of Louisiana. And if anybody watched our defense this year, knows that we need playmakers especially in the defensive backfield. Safety position was bad this year. Cornerbacks were bad this year. Maybe it's getting this more experience next year will bode well for the defense, but we definitely need to get more bodies in the defensive backfield. So 4-star recruit in Louisiana commits to LSU. Then we got Kylan Billiot, wide receiver, also from Louisiana, the number 4 ranked player in the state of Louisiana, and the 19th ranked wide receiver in the country. As he's a 4-star recruit. As LSU is going to get hit hard with the receiving against with Malik Neighbors, Brian Thomas. Both of those guys are going to be going pro after this bowl game against Wisconsin. So we're going to have to rebuild. We're going to have to replace those guys. Hard guys to replace. So that's good get for LSU. Then you got Jelani Watkins. He's from Texas. He was the 15th ranked player in the state of Texas and the 20th ranked wide receiver wide receiver in the country. Also a 4-star recruit. So that's the name of the game is, man. You got to have receivers. You got to have receivers, and because you got to throw the football to win football games here in college football. So another good pickup for LSU. Then you got Weston Davis, a 4-star offensive tackle out of Texas. He was the 26th ranked player in the state of Texas, the 13th ranked offensive lineman out of the state of Texas. So he a 4-star recruit. So look, you got to have bodies on the offensive line. You got to protect the quarterback. So this is a very, very good pickup for LSU because you have to build an offensive line. You have to be able to block, to protect your quarterback. You got to run block, pass block, do all that kind of stuff. If you want to win championships, you gotta have beef on the offensive and defensive lines. All right, then you got Caden Durham out of Texas. He's a running back, the 27th ranked player in the state, the 12th ranked running back in the country. Another 4-star running back. As LSU's they're gonna be replacing some running backs. Curious to see what happens to Logan Diggs. What happens to Logan Diggs if he goes pro? But another good pickup from the running back position. LSU has had some great running backs in the past 20, 30 years. So hopefully this guy's another good one. All right, then we got linebackers. Now, linebackers was a problem this year outside of about 2 players, Perkins and Weeks. Our linebacking core was really, really bad. So hopefully Tylen Singleton, linebacker out of Manning, Louisiana, 5th ranked player in the state, 14th ranked linebacker in the country. Hopefully he can come in and play because freshmen play in football now. They don't wait. There's no more really red shirts like they used to have. Freshmen coming and play. All right, then we got Juan Johnson out of Lafayette, Louisiana, cornerback. 6th ranked player in the state of Louisiana, 21st ranked cornerback in the country, As like I said, our cornerbacks were a problem this year for LSU. I mean, I can probably count on one hand the amount of interceptions that we had from our cornerback position. So we need to get some bodies back there that that can play. We need some talent. We need some talent back in that cornerback position. So a 4-star recruit out of Lafayette. So Juan Johnson. Then you got Michael Turner, a wide receiver out of John Curtis in New Orleans, Louisiana. 4-star wide receiver, seventh ranked player in the state, 11th ranked receiver in the country. So another receiver that Tigers went and got. Like I said, you gotta have speeches, man. You gotta have speeches on the outside because you're gonna have to throw the football. So Michael Turner, good pickup for LSU because we're gonna have like I said, we're gonna have Malik Neighbors gonna go pro, Brian Thomas gonna go pro. Then after next year, you're gonna lose some Kyron Lacey after next year. So you got to bring in like 2 or 3 receivers every year. Just to offset the people you're going to lose, because you never know if you're going to lose them in the transfer portal. You never know what's going to happen. All right, edge rusher. We got Collage Cobbins from Destrehan, another 4-star recruit, and the 9th-ranked player in the country, 21st ranked edge rusher in the country, number 9 in the state, and 21 ranked edge rusher in the country. So another 4-star edge rusher. As our edge rushers really, our defense really wasn't that good at all this year. So I'm hoping that with the influx of talent we had last year and from the high school recruits and this year, maybe we'll have some depth next year. Maybe our defense will be better next year. Who knows? Maybe we'll have another defensive coordinator. Who knows on that note? But all right, we got Devon Keys from Texas, the 47th ranked player in the state of Texas. The 23rd ranked linebacker in the country, 4-star linebacker. Like I said, linebackers were a problem this year. So LSU needed to load up on some talent in the linebacker position because we're going to have to find some guys that are better than we had last year. Some guys just weren't cutting it. I'm not going to call anybody out by name, but anybody watch LSU this year knows some of the players that they just didn't cut it. All right, we got Joel Rogers. You got safety out of Louisiana, 10th ranked player in the state, number 30 in the country at the safety position. Another player from the defensive backfield that we desperately need. We need to get talent back there, and hopefully Joel Rogers can, because you never know, he might play next year. These freshmen play. And given our safety position this year, I think some of these young players are going to play next year. All right, we got a quarterback. I think it's the only quarterback we drafted drafted. Well, I guess it's pretty much drafted nowadays. Well, the NIL shit. But Colin Hurley committed to LSU, signed a letter of intent. He's out of Florida, the 22nd ranked quarterback in the country, the 37th ranked player in the state of Florida. He's a 4-star recruit, but he is a very talented player. Of course, he's going to redshirt next year, and he's probably not going to play until his redshirt sophomore year, maybe. All depends. All depends. You never know nowadays in college football. But Colin Hurley, very talented player out of Florida, but he definitely will redshirt next year. All right, then we got another edge rusher out of Louisiana, Gabriel Rutherford. He's from Shreveport, Louisiana, number 11, the 11th ranked player in the state, 38th ranked edge rusher, and just more defense, man. LSU really need a little up on defense this year. I was a little I thought we should have got some more defensive linemen, like defensive tackles. We really didn't get that in this freshman class, but maybe we'll get that in the transfer portal. But because we do need some defensive tackles, because that's what's a problem also this year. All right, C.J. Jackson, another edge rusher. This is a 3-star recruit out of Georgia, the 44th ranked player out of Georgia, 34th ranked edge rusher in the country. So, No 3 stars. And there's been some 3 stars that have panned out and had some great college careers, and there's some 3 stars that they that's what they were. They're 3 stars. They were just depth pieces and backups. So we'll see what C.J. Jackson does when he gets on campus. But I like the depth that we're adding on the defensive line, defensive side of the football, because we desperately needed it. All right. Excuse me. Another linebacker, Xavier Atkins out of Texas, the 63rd ranked player in the state of Texas, 39th ranked linebacker in the country. So another linebacker that the LSU went and got, and that's just depth pieces. Some more depth at the defensive side of the football at the linebacker position. So good pickup for LSU to get Xavier Atkins out of Texas. Then you got Kyrie Lee, interior lineman out of John Ehret, 13th ranked player of the state, 26th ranked player of the country at his position. So I really don't know much about this guy, honestly. But to be honest with you, but I think I'll trust Brian Kelly and his staff. All right, so Ethan Callaway, offensive tackle out of North Carolina. So Tigers go to the Carolinas to get a 3-star player, 13th ranked player in the state of North Carolina, 40th ranked offensive tackle in the country. So just try to beef up that offensive line because you can never have enough uglies there on the hogs, as the Redskins used to call it back in the day. So Ethan Callaway signs his letter of intent to LSU. Then you got Bernard Causey, cornerback out of John F. Kennedy High School in New Orleans, 14th ranked player in the state, 37th ranked cornerback in the country. So another defensive. The Tigers went a lot of. They went heavy in the defensive secondary because they got to find bodies that can play football next year. So the more you sign, the better chances you finding some pieces that can play starters, nickel, backup, because you never know if what happens. So Tigers went heavily in the defensive backfield. Then you got P.J. Woodland out of Mississippi, the 16th ranked player in the state of Mississippi, 39th ranked cornerback in the country. He's from Hattiesburg. So, like I said, another cornerback, man. As LSU went out and got. All right, then we got another interior offensive lineman. We got Joseph Cryer from Natchitoches, Louisiana. He's a 3-star, 22nd ranked player in the state, and 46th ranked player in his position. So Joseph Cryer commits LSU. Then you got Sean Washington. He's out of community college. He was playing at Georgia a few years ago, and then he went to community college in Mississippi last season. So he committed to LSU. He was the 9th ranked player in the state of Mississippi, and a 5th in the defensive line. I think this is how they rank out of the community colleges ranks. So Sean Washington, he went to Georgia, didn't cut it out of Georgia, but this guy does have a lot of talent. So hopefully he can be a piece on the defensive line, because our defensive line needs some work. Then you got Wallace Foster, cornerback out of Warren Easton High School, New Orleans, the 23rd ranked player in the state, 69th ranked cornerback in the country. So the Tigers get another defensive another defensive back. Man, they went heavy on the defensive backs in this recruiting cycle. Then you got Ahmad Bro, an edge rusher from Ruston, Louisiana, the 28th ranked player in the state, the 101st ranked player, edge rusher in the country. So probably a project, but if you can just see where LSU has put a lot of they want defense, man. They know that they need defense. They know the defense was bad this year, and they know that they need players, and they're trying their best, man, to find some guys that next year can make this defense a lot better than it was this year. Then you got Ori Williams, an offensive tackle out of Texas, He's the 129th ranked player in the state of Texas. Look, Texas has a bunch of players in that state. He's a 67th ranked offensive tackle in the country. So another piece on the offensive line. They've signed several offensive linemen in this class. And then you got Demarion Johnson, defensive lineman out of New Iberia, 34th ranked player in the state, 105th in the country at his position. So it's a 3-star recruit. Like I said, defensive lineman. We need defensive linemen. Hopefully, maybe he'll be a diamond in the rough, and he'll turn up to be one of those 3 stars that play like 4 or 5 stars. Then we close out with Arian Burrell, a kicker out of Bossier City, Louisiana, out of Shreveport. He was the #1 kicker in the country. So LSU got the #1 kicker in the country. So kickers aren't going to be 4 stars, 5 stars. They're going to be 3 stars or 2. So hey, Damian Ramos is going to be in his 3rd year next year. So we're going to need to find his replacement at the next year. So all in all, a good close. We do have some transfers to go over. We got AJ Swan transferred from Vanderbilt to LSU. Xavion, he's a quarterback. Xavion Thomas, receiver out of Mississippi State, transferred to LSU. And then you got Jordan Gilbert, a safety out of Texas A&M, transferred to LSU. So, positions of need, and in my opinion, we needed a backup quarterback to Nussmeier next year. We needed an experienced receiver in the portal to come and play next year, and Xavion Thomas is one of those experienced players. And then Jordan Gilbert, the highly recruited safety, went to A&M and now transferred to LSU because Jordan Gilbert might be our starting safety next year, just on talent alone. So there it is, guys. There's your 2024 recruiting class for LSU. So hopefully we found some All-Americans. Maybe we found another Heisman Trophy winner. But hopefully we just find some guys that can go out there and make LSU great again, man. Especially our defense. So have a good one. I'll see you guys next time. Go Tigers.